So I'm super excited because we started author study yesterday. And Mrs. Harp actually told you which author you're going to be studying. Yes? Yeah. So exciting. Now, I'm kind of scratching my brain a little bit because I'm trying to figure out what an author study even is. Okay? So what I want you to do right now is you're going to turn and talk. Remember not to leave a friend out. And just have a 1-minute conversation about what is an author study and what are we going to be doing, I wonder. Go.
So you know, guacamole.
All right. I think an author study is. Kaya, what are you thinking?
You study about an author in a room. Tells what the author does. A timeline.
Like, what do you mean what an author does? What do you mean?
I'm giving a timeline first.
A timeline. Like, what do you mean? I don't get it.
About their life.
About their life? Like how they live their life? Did you do that a little bit yesterday with Mrs. Harp?
Yeah.
Perfect. What else might an author study mean? What else did you talk about with your partner, Eric?
Like another study is like something where you study about authors, like Robert Munch and like.
What might you study?
Like how they live their life, or how they had a challenge in their life.
Okay. Love it. So you're on to something. We do want to know about the author's life, but you know what else we want to know about? Hands down right now. We want to know about their books. We want to know it. Wonder if they do kind of the same things in all the different books that they write, or if they're all completely different. So, I'm going to talk about math for a second. I know you think this is crazy because I'm switching on you again, but I'm not going crazy. In math, haven't we talked all year long about some friends do math one way, some friends what?
Do math another way.
Exactly. There's lots of ways to do math, right? Okay, what kind of a mathematician am I? I gotta draw a picture. Some of you are what kind of mathematician?
Equation.
Lots of kind of mathematicians. Do you know there's lots of kinds of authors?
Yep.
Okay. So authors do different things. One author doesn't do the same things in all their books that another author does in their books. So an author study can be trying to figure out, what does this author do in their books? And what does this author do in their books? Okay? All right, now, I'm so excited because I'm introducing you today to my all-time favorite author. Okay? His name is?
Robert Munch.
Robert Munch, let me tell you a little bit about him. He used to teach preschool. Okay? I don't know if he still does because he's so busy writing gazillions of books. But he used to teach preschool, and the preschoolers, when he was trying to tell or read them a story or teach them, they would roll around on the floor. They didn't sit like third graders, the best class in the whole school. They would do crazy things. So you know what he did to get their attention? He started telling them stories. And as soon as he'd tell them stories, then they did this. They sat right up to listen. Okay? Well, one day his principal said, you know what, those stories are pretty good. I think you should
Write an author.
Yeah, write them down, put them in a book. So he did, and now he's written, I don't even know how many, I lost count. Today, we're going to read one of them. It's called Stephanie's Ponytail. It looks like this. Okay? Our job today is to enjoy the book, but it's also, we're going to be kind of pulling it apart a little bit. Now, we don't have time today to pull the whole book apart. We're going to pull it apart a little bit more. We think you have a seat. Thank you. Oh, thank you. We're going to pull it apart a little bit more next week, too. Okay? But we're going to be talking about some fun things about this book. Next week, we're going to hear more stories by Robert Munch and try to decide, wonder if there's something Robert Munch does, or lots of different things that he does in all of his books. I don't know. Do you think there could be? Could be. Just like mathematicians always do math the same way, it could be writers always do writing the same way. All right? All right, he's going to read this book to us today. While he's reading it, Mrs. Muse is going to show you the pictures, okay? But because I don't want you sitting super long, for the reading part, we're going to sit at our table. I'll come around, show you the pictures, and then we're going to come back and have a quick talk about the book, okay? So have a seat at your table.
I would like a nice ponytail right out the back. So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail right out the back, and Stephanie went to school, and the other girls looked at her and said, ugly, ugly, very ugly. And Stephanie said, it's my ponytail, and I like it. And the next day, when she went to school, all the other girls had a nice ponytail right out the back. And Stephanie looked at them and said, copycats, brainless copycats, just did that because I did it. You have no brains in your head. She went on and said to her mom, she says, Mom, I would like a ponytail coming out of the side, right above my ear. So the mom gave Stephanie a very nice ponytail coming right out above her ear. And she went to school and everybody says, ugly, ugly, very ugly. And Stephanie said, it's my ponytail, and I like it. And the next day when she went to school, all the girls, and even some of the boys, had a ponytail coming right out of them. She said, even the boys are copycats. Ah! She went up and says, Mom, they all copied me. Mom, I want one out of the top of my head, like a tree. So the mom gave Stephanie a very nice ponytail right out the top of her head like a tree. Looked like she had broccoli growing out of her head. She went to school and everybody says, ugly, ugly, very ugly. And Stephanie says, it's my ponytail, and I like it. And the next day, when she went to school, all the boys, all the girls, and even the teacher had a ponytail right out the top. Stephanie says, even the teacher is a copycat. She went up and says, Mom, I need something really different. Mom, I want a ponytail right out the front, hanging in front of my nose. Very nice ponytail, hanging right out in front of her nose. She went to school. She couldn't see where she was going. She bumped into the wall. She bumped into the desk. The other kids saw her and said, ugly, ugly, very ugly. And Stephanie says, I don't care. It's my ponytail, and I like it. The next day when she came to school, all the boys and all the girls and the teacher had ponytails hanging right down in front. None of them could see where they were going. They bumped into each other. They bumped into the walls. They bumped into the desk. By mistake, 3 girls went into the boys' bathroom. You're all a bunch of brainless copycats. You have no brains in your head. And when I come tomorrow, I am going to have shaved my head. I'm going to be bald. And the girls came, and they were bald. And the boys came, and they were bald. And the last one to come was Stephanie, and she had a nice ponytail right out the back.
Oh, she
and she
tricked
looked
them.
at everybody else and said, ugly, ugly, very ugly.
More books of his to read next week, so we can start making comparisons and seeing if he's the same kind of mathematician where he always, not mathematician, right? If he's the same kind of author where he always has to draw pictures to do math, or if he always has to do, I heard a word, repetition. Well, I don't know, maybe he doesn't in all of his books, we'll see. Okay, so I made this chart. We're just going to start today. We don't have time to do a lot. Today I want to focus on Stephanie's ponytail and 2 things about the book. The characters in the book and the problem in the story. Okay? Now, in your head, I want you to think what important characters were in the story that you think that we should note or notice. When you think of them, I want your finger to go up. I'm going to do it too. Some of you have more fingers. Could be. Could be. All right. Give me one, Rami.
Stephanie.
All right. What makes you say that?
Because she's kind of like the main character.
Ooh, I was hoping you'd use that word. She's kind of the head Kahlua, right? The big cheese, the main character.
The big cheese.
Good job. Why is he saying she's the main character? What does that mean?
Oh.
What does that mean, anyways, Araya?
Because it's the title of the book. Too.
Is her name's in the title? Could be.
Oh.
Could be. Why else is she the main big cheese character? Isaac.
She's basically on every page.
She's throughout the whole book, kind of woven in there. Can I put a star by her because she's so main? Right? Right, Rami? Who else is important in this book? Amaya. Why would you say, what makes you say the mom should be on our character list?
Come on. She keeps telling her do her hair in different colors.
Okay, thumbs up if you agree. She's sort of important. She's the one doing the hair every day. Good job, Amaya. Great thinking. Anybody else we need to list here? Siddharth?
Children.
The kids in the class, right? What makes you say they should go on our character list?
They're going to say, very.
And it wouldn't really work if she made the ponytail and then nobody else copied hers, right? Anybody else before we move on to our second thing and then we're reading? Yes, Ravika.
The teacher.
The teacher. Why is the teacher important? What makes you say that?
Because after the children copied her for a few times, the teacher started copying her.
Would it be okay if we put the children and the teacher together? They're kind of one group called the class, and they're doing all the copying.
Yeah.
You think that would work?
Copiers.
Okay, so let me add the teacher here. We don't know her name. And I noticed all my friends like Angel and Dahlia write like a pretzel. Good job. Eric, you doing okay? Super. All right, last thing, and this is going to be a turn and talk. We're trying to figure out what the problem in this story is. What the problem in the story is. Now listen, I need some evidence. So when we turn and talk, we're certainly not just going to say, I think the problem is that they all had red hair. Okay, I need evidence for what you and your partner are discussing. Okay? So turn and talk. What is the problem?
And my evidence is the next day they have something to serve. There's something so other problems so it's kind of like a pattern. She does something big. She does something big. She does something big. Yeah, so it is kind of like
If you can hear my voice, say ugly.
ugly.
All right, so we're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out what the problem is in Stephanie's ponytail. Okay, so who would like to tell us what you talked about in your group? So hard to pick. I think I'll go with Marley May. Who'd you talk to?
Amaya. Talked about the problem is that every day when she came home, when she came to school, everybody copycatted her hair, and then when she tricked them at the end, she said, "I'll be bald, I'll shave my head," and then everyone had shaved it.
All right. I heard something in there that I heard a lot of other groups saying. Can you tell me in one sentence what the problem in the story was?
Everyone copycatted.
Yeah? Do we have, first of all, the problem was we had a bunch of copy cats. Do we have evidence for that?
Yes.
I need some evidence, and I'm going to start flipping in case this reminds you of anything. I need some evidence. Any evidence? What's your evidence? Here and I.
That everyone
I need more specific. Give me a specific. What kind of ponytail? Maybe it's the
Broccoli.
ponytail coming out the
Ear. No.
side or the ear. Maybe it's a